Right, so Tribal Wars, let's do it. I'm going to show you how to do the farming scripts. Because I'm a stupid cunt, I did it already, filmed it, but didn't film it because I forgot to hit record. So let's take two. The first thing I'm going to do actually is just delete everything I've just done. Start from scratch. Here we go, funky new village. Little side note, if anyone hasn't noticed, if you press settings here, scroll down to the bottom, there's a graphical package available. This was never here when I used to play. I'm old school, so I didn't expect any of this, you know. I was used to this. A little bit dark, suppose it's night, got a cute little Christmas tree. But, you know, there's some contest winners for some kind of contest somewhere. That one looks absolutely shit. But wait, it does get worse. I don't know how this cunt won anything with a design like this. I mean, no, it's not, it's just shit. It looks like they've tried to be really 3D, but no, they're not. So I just like to go with this one because why not? It's the best out of the three and it's different and it looks like Emerald City, if anyone knows what that is. Anyway, I keep rambling on. I need to get this for you, go back to where we were. This website is where you get your scripts. I'm going to put that in the video description. So you want to pick the ward you're on, 78 for me. You want to go to Farm Finder, type in your lovely player name, which I couldn't remember how to spell just then. So what happens when you play co-played accounts. It's not my actual account name, so I always type in my old one. So you want to obviously go on script. Now this part here is really simply just put in the amount of troops you want. With mine, I'm going to select 10 horses. As you can see, I've done this before. 1 scout. Hit update for no apparent reason. I don't know what that does, if anything. Distance fields, so that is how far out from Le Home Base that you want to go. I'm a bit of a farming horse, so 25 it is. Villages to get. Now this is the villages that it puts into your script for you. You can choose barbarian villages, which are obviously unmanned villages if you like. Player villages, which obviously player villages. Or you can get both. Obviously, a normal person would be getting both because anyone around me is either friendly or dead, as it should be. So your first line is just your bar village. 26 minimum points is fine. You want to be getting every village possible when you're farming. Your maximum amount of points is self-explanatory. I don't need to explain that, I hope. I'm going to go with 450, same on players. The reason why I picked 450 is the villages around me at the moment, most of them are well under that, you know, around the 1 to 200 mark. Some of them are even less, but there are a few which are maybe 300, 420, hey, 420, you know, but they have been cleared and either reset or they ain't getting back on their feet anytime soon as long as we're around. So it's cool to farm them, but anyone more than that, you don't want to have them reset or restart or quit or whatever at 500 points and lose 10 like cavalry. It's only 10 horses, nothing in comparison to a proper village setup, but if you're anything like me, it hurts when you lose 10 horses. I don't like losing 10 horses at all. I lost 30 the other day. I was pissed. Anyway, in other news, here is the script. Control A to select all, Control C to copy. Simple? Yes, it is. Back to your game. You want to hover over settings and then click on Quick Bar. you have to have premium to do this. I'm sure there are other ways to use farming scripts without using premium. I ain't going to tell you about them because I don't know. I don't use them. I always have premium. So that's how I do it. So this is how you set up the script. I add a line break just to be neat. It's basically here, this is your quick bar, if you didn't know. As you can tell, headquarters, recruit, academy, blah blah blah, all the way mirrored at here. This line just creates a second line of text for you. So you add a new link, and this is where your script's going to be. So your entry name, seeing as this is light cavalry, going to be light cavalry font. As you can see, I have done this. Hover text doesn't need to be anything. All your hover text is when you hover over something, comes up. These actually don't do that, but it should. I'm going to put the word test, just to test that for myself. But all it is just a small box of text that comes up when you hover over something. Image URL, just a little image just next to it. You don't need to do one, I'm just putting one for horses just because I want to. And you Control V to get your script in there. Going to make this bigger. Yep, there we go, it's big enough. Fucking hell, excuse me, feeling a bit ill over winter. So the script, in essence, to explain it, it's not complicated. It might look complicated to some people. You don't need to worry about it. You've just seen how to get the script. That's as complicated as it gets. The only stuff that could look complicated is this stuff. If you're not familiar with it, don't worry, ignore it. It does what it does, and that's fine. You see there's a warning here about be careful when adding a script to your quick bar. Only add scripts if you trust the author. You can trust me. It's not actually my script, it's someone else's. I have been using it for years, as of everybody that I used to play with. No one's ever had a problem. It's Tribal Wars certified, so that's a good one. All these numbers, I hope they're familiar. They are coordinates of all the villages in your script. So should you need to edit them, you can do that. The start of the script here tells you what you're sending. So as you can see, 0 spears, 0 swords, 0 axemen, archers, blah blah blah, but we have 1 scout and 10 light cavalry. So you can change this at any point if you want 15 or 5, depending on how your farming's going. I'd always recommend, I'd usually say about 5 or 6 to be honest, but I'm going 10 for now because farming is quite generous near me. I'm coming up with full hauls, so you need to maximise that when you get the chance, and when I start coming up empty I'll put it back down to 5. So simple as that. There you go. Okay, that, and there it is. Now I'm going to show you how it works and how you use it. If you go to your rally point, you have to be in your rally point to use it. See, I've had some light cavalry come back from earlier. Came up empty on a clearing, that was annoying. Yeah, you click LC farm. See if I hover over that. I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen, but it says test, so that does work. Pops them in there. Already automatically done. The village is already set. It's sending it to this village, Barbarian village, 2 fields away, 85 points. Yep, that's cool. Send it out. And again, my scouts are out at the moment. They're all out scouting people, so it happens. You just take them out. And in fact, a little trick. I said you could edit the script whenever you need to. At the moment, I've got a lot of light cavalry and 0 scouts. It would be less time effective for me to sit removing the 1 scout every time. So until my scouts arrive, I'm going to edit my script. This will be a good chance to me to give you a bonus 2-in-1, how to edit your script. Simple, you press edit. I'm going to take off my scout. See, I have 1 scout in my script. I want 0. Same goes for these. If some knobhead nobles a barb near you, then you want to take it out, or not. If you don't like the person, you just send a bigger farm. Hint, hint. So yeah, it's as simple as that. Quick bar link saved. Just to show you how easy that is and how it works. So to bring it up to 10. And it comes to a point where you just go over and over and over, you don't really think. Okay, let's just assume that's all I've got. You know, I'm sending out one more, that's my last 10. Okay, I don't have any more troops. I'm going off for the night or whatever, and actually the villages near me are quite full. They're not as empty as I thought they were, so I want to farm them again. You don't have to go to the map and manually do it. This one here is a really useful link, because as you can see, 321 villages. Now just imagine on this map, it's a lot of bloody villages, isn't it? So, you know, it's alright here, 8 minutes here and there, it's not really a long time, but once you start going further afield, it could take you a good hour or two each way, and then you start eating up into time. By the time you've done a round trip, these villages are all empty again, or sorry, they're all full and need emptying, and this guy comes and takes them all. Fucking dirty bastard. And I get pissed because they're my farms. How do you resolve that? You make a second script. I'm going to call this LC reset. Fuck it, let's have another little horse. That's it. You just put that just resets the script. And how do you use that? You just press it. And you press OK. Now this script has now reset. So it will send to the nearest village 10 minutes away. Which will be that one or one of them. It should be that one. Yes, it was. One's already hit, one's going back. So it basically it's as simple as it says on the tin. It just resets it, and all it's resetting. I just need to find where it was. These village coordinates here, they work in a normal, you know, one by one order. I can't think of the word. Sequential, is that the word? So we'll do this one first, and then this one second, third, fourth. You get the idea. Once you get to about here, you might not need to farm these ones because you want to go back to these. So resetting goes and stops the clock, starts it here again. Good to know, useful bit of information. Definitely would use that. I'm waffling on. It's well past midnight here where I live, so I'm going to call that a day, get back to my farming, and if you need any tips, questions, whatever, let me know and I will answer them in your comments, whatever they're called. Again, the link for this will be in the description. There's not really much more to say about it, so I'll leave it at that. Adios.